There is something really special about musical instruments that allows them to become sort of an extension to the player, to transcend their use as a utility. A musician might at some point find themselves to be particularly drawn to a certain instrument, the sound it makes, or the way they feel when they play it. On the surface, it's all a little mysterious. What makes a good guitar? Luthiers have been searching for the answer to that question since the first six-string saw the light of day. Gibson, in particular, has introduced many different techniques and different models. Since the early 1900s, they have produced iterations of the instrument that would be picked up by artists of all kinds. So, with their customer base as diverse as they come and facing an ever-changing musical landscape, how did Gibson manage to stay relevant and continue meeting the needs and expectations of their customers? Stick around, and I'll tell you all about it. From Slash to Cash and everybody in between, you can hear a Gibson acoustic guitar on scores of hit records. Not only that, but a Gibson guitar on stage is almost unmistakable, from the fine finishes to the ornate inlays and hand-painted pickguards. The guitars didn't just look pretty, they sounded incredible, and they were expertly suited to the needs of the artists that played them. But what was it that set them apart? Meticulously designed, handcrafted, American-made, each and every guitar that comes out of the Bozeman factory today is made with the same 4 key design features that make a Gibson a Gibson. So let's talk about them. The first mark of a Gibson, one that was developed early on, is the dovetail neck joint and hot hide glue process for their set necks. The design of the dovetail neck joint was implemented for its ability to allow the vibration of the strings to travel freely through the entire guitar. Seeing as how one contact point for the strings is on the neck and the other is on the body, the point of connection between the two parts needs to transfer all that energy efficiently to allow for as much resonance as possible. The second mark of a Gibson acoustic guitar is their arched top and scalloped bracing. Arched top, you're thinking? Yes. Actually, every Gibson is built with a 28-foot radius arch in the soundboard and bracing that has been scalloped. These features are a big factor in producing the sound that players have come to expect from these instruments, a powerful mid-range tone and well-balanced resonance. The arch in the soundboard allows the top of the guitar to remain more rigid and bounce back into place as it vibrates with your strumming. That's why you can really dig in and play with power, and the guitar just keeps up with you. Speaking of playing with power, a lot of old guitars tell a story of their life through the scratches and scuffs on their finish. Pick marks from years of strumming songs, neckwear that hints at chord patterns and playing habits, and a mark on the headstock where the capo goes when you aren't using it. These things will give the finish on your guitar unique characteristics. However, on a Gibson guitar, the nitrocellulose finish is special for the way that it improves with age. A nitro finish on an acoustic guitar lets the wood breathe and move, and over time, players find their instruments sounding better and better. As a guitar ages, slight shifts will happen and subtle changes can be seen, felt, and heard. But the unique quality of a Gibson acoustic guitar begins in the hands of the luthiers who build them. Gibson is proud that their instruments are carefully crafted using hands-on methods throughout the whole process. Sanding, filing, gluing, scraping, cleaning, taping, painting. These guitars are being shaped by specially trained builders who care deeply about the product they create. Using many of the same methods that have been used since the beginning allows for the guitars that are being built today to carry the same character and sound that set the original instruments apart from the rest. Every Gibson guitar is unique unto itself. No two are exactly alike. That's why your Gibson is your Gibson. This is not just a utility, this is a part of your voice. So that's it. While each model is designed for a different function, every guitar that Gibson offers is distinguishable by these 4 factors. First, it's the dovetail neck joint and hot hide glue process that efficiently transfers vibrations through the entire guitar. Next, it's the arched top and scalloped bracing that offer a nice mid-range tone. Then it's the nitrocellulose finish that allows the guitar to breathe and move, improving the sound over time. Finally, it's the skillful, hands-on work throughout the entire building process. Knowing that each Gibson you pick up could be different than the next might seem overwhelming, but Long & McQuaid makes your shopping experience fun and easy. We do this by carrying the whole range of guitars in our stores so that you can find the one that speaks to you. I'd encourage you to visit your local Long & McQuaid location to sit down with a few different models and see how they sound and feel compared to one another. Getting hands-on with your potential purchase is a good way to understand what makes a great guitar for you. Come by our acoustic room, take a guitar off the wall, and let it tell you about itself. Maybe, just maybe, you'll be the one to finish writing that story. Thanks for watching.